Hi and welcome to another video. I'm so excited for today's video because today, the August 19th, is World Orangutan Day, and orangutans are one of my favorite animals. They are just so interesting to watch, especially the little babies and as well as the adults. You can just see in their face like some crazy wisdom is there. And yeah, it's just so fascinating. They're such a fascinating creature. So I really wanted to celebrate these animals today by creating kind of like a nature journal page. I have some really cool footage of orangutans that I filmed back when I lived in Prague. This was at the Prague Zoo. I am in favor of zoos in terms of providing education about animals, and the Prague Zoo is a phenomenal zoo, so I definitely recommend a visit if you're ever over that side of the world. But they have some really beautiful orangutans there, and I actually got to see a baby one. So I'm going to put some of that footage in this video, and then I'm going to create the nature journal based off of those orangutans that I saw that day. I'll have some pictures up as well, so if you want to draw along, definitely join in. I'll have the pictures that I'm kind of like drawing off as I go. Today I'm going to be using acrylic paint to create this nature journal, and yeah, just super excited. So yeah, let's get into this video. To start out my nature journal, I'm starting with the heading. It's usually my first step when always nature journaling, just so I stay on topic, and I place that somewhere in the middle or at the top of the page, so I kind of figure out how much space I need for the rest of my nature journal. I used acrylic markers for the colors, and now I'm using a fine liner to just make the letters nice and bold. So now for the first orangutan, I think this is a male. I'm not 100% sure, but it does look kind of like a male, and one of the older orangutans. So I'm going to start painting him by firstly doing the face and just sort of creating the shape, and then I'm matching in the hair and his shoulders and those sort of areas using this acrylic paint. So I've got a gray and I've got an orange. I'm blending in some lighter colors as well, like white, as I'm painting. And yeah, I hope you'll join me along. I'll always have this picture on the side. So if you want to paint this orangutan as I'm painting it, yeah, please do. I'd love to see what you paint. If you do paint this, then definitely tag me on Instagram, because I'd love to see what you create from this video. And then I'm going on to the eyes, and the eyes are always quite close together. I maybe should have put mine a little bit closer, but maybe I can fix that kind of like with these lines on the top. And yeah, just orangutans are actually quite challenging to paint. Definitely getting the proportions and the size of the face and everything is quite a challenge, but this is a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I'm at this point so far. So I'm marking in the eyes, and also just going to add some of the shadows that I'm seeing in the picture, and using just kind of like a bit of darker colors as well as lighter colors. And then I'm using this sort of like yellowy orange to mark in the like beard that is around the mouth area. Um, this is definitely kind of, the more that I add to this painting, the more I can see it kind of like coming together slowly. Also using some dark for the shadows around the nose and the mouth. And yeah, so just blending in as I go and looking closely at that picture the whole time. finishing off the last couple of details with a few little white dots. These I can see on the picture, so I think it's really helping kind of just finish off the face of this beautiful orangutan. Just such a majestic creature, and yeah, just look at that face and those eyes. Such a sweet, sweet, sweet creature. So yeah, this is really fun to draw, and yeah, this is pretty much where I'm going to leave it for this orangutan. And yeah, here you can have a look at the final picture. Is that not the sweetest little baby orangutan you've ever seen? Oh my word. So, so cute. I had such a good time watching this little guy or girl, I'm not sure either, but just such a sweet little creature. So now I'm starting with the eyes. I think that's kind of a point I would suggest starting when painting orangutans, because the eyes are sort of quite a feature on these orangutans, and also the distance between them. So I'm starting with that, and then I'm going to build up this face like gradually, kind of just starting with all the colors that are on the face, and then sort of going to the rest of the fur a little bit as I go. So I'm starting around the eyes with this lighter shade, and also adding that around the mouth as well, and just painting as carefully as I can around these lines, looking closely at the picture. I'm drawing my view more facing forward as opposed to the side, but yeah, it's just such a cute little. I could look at baby orangutans forever. Seriously, this is the sweetest little guy or girl. And now I'm going in with a bit of a orange, orangey brown tone, and then adding in some of the hair. That's also one of the cutest things on baby orangutans. It's just how wild their hair is. It's just going in all sorts of different directions. So I'm trying to add that in here as best as possible, using this quite small brush to add these little details. And then I'm going to do the arms as well, sort of how they are in the picture. For the last orangutan painting, I think this is a female. It really looks like a female's face to me. So I'm just going to paint her as a female. But yeah, she looks like also an older orangutan, maybe even the mother, so of the baby. So I'm going to be kind of looking as carefully as possible at this picture and painting it sort of as similarly as possible to the picture. So I'm sort of trying to get the angles of the face right to begin, and going in with this gray color to sort of mark everything off. And then sort of after that, I'll focus on the light and dark areas to sort of add in the details there. This definitely takes a small brush, so if you are painting along, definitely be using a small brush when creating this part of the picture. I suggest also having some white and black to sort of lighten your shades as well. Like right now I'm doing the chin, and that is quite light, so I've mixed white with a bit of the gray to sort of come out with this color, and then using a bit of a black mixed with the white to create a dark gray to sort of do a bit of the shadows. And then I'll be using the oranges and browns to create all of the hair details. So that is the final female mother orangutan, and here you can see all of the pictures together. So I've sort of spread them out on my nature journal, and now I'm going to continue with more of the actual nature journal part. So I'm starting by adding a bit of color to my background. I want to do sort of this nice blue, a bit of a sky kind of color behind each of the orangutans. I'm also working using kind of the contrast between the orange and the blue. I think that's quite an interesting color combination. So I'm adding that in to sort of really help bring out these pictures as much as possible against the background where I'll do the rest of the details of this nature journal. So that's kind of how it's looking right now. Then I really wanted to add some leaves into this. So I've cut these bits of colored paper out of magazines, and I'm creating some layered leaves using the 3 different colors to kind of create a bit of an extra detail. And this is the color that is kind of like for the lines of the leaf. So I'm sticking all of that down with some glue and just also placing them sort of around so that it's a bit spread out, and that I've left some space to use this yellow, which is forming my background color of my nature journal. And once this yellow paint dries, then I'll be able to take a fine liner pen and use that pen to add some nice facts and details. So obviously I wanted to really remember that August 19th is World Orangutan Day. And so I wrote that down as my first fact. And then a couple of other things that were really interesting about orangutans. So this is sort of how I like to do nature journaling. It's just some key things that I'd like to remember, fast facts kind of to look back on. You can also go into so much more detail when nature journaling, but I just thought it was really interesting to know all these things about orangutans, and especially since they share 97% of the DNA that we do. So that is like incredible to know. Definitely want to remember that. But here's the final nature journal. And yeah, I think it came out really, really fun. And that brings us to the end of today's video. This was so fun to create this nature journal page. I love nature journaling. I think it's a really nice way of combining art as well as illustration, as well as learning facts about different animals, observations about animals and nature and wildlife. I do have a couple of other nature journaling videos on my channel, so if you're interested in learning more about nature journaling, definitely check those out. But this was like a different style today than some of my other nature journals, and I really enjoyed it. Some of these guys are quite hard to paint, but I'm really excited about this page, and I think every time I look at it, I'm going to think of, you know, just how cool orangutans are. so, So yeah, and just looking back at the footage from the Prague Zoo and all those little sweet moments with the baby orangutan, really, really cool memories and just such beautiful, amazing animals. So thank you so much for joining me for today's video. If you liked it, please do give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another video.